Okay, in Delta Math today, you are going to be reading a story problem, completing a table, and then writing an equation for it. So let's begin. I'll read the story problem here. Madeline is signing up for a gym membership with a one-time fee to join and then a monthly fee to remain a member. The one-time fee to join the gym is $100 and the monthly fee is $50. Make a table of values, then write an equation for C in terms of T, representing the total cost of the gym membership over T months. Okay, so remember when we're writing our equations, and that's going to be the easiest first, and then once we have our equation, then we can fill out our table. So our equation is always in the format of y equals mx plus b. Okay. Our b is always our startup, like how much we begin with, or maybe a one-time fee or an initial cost. This is where you would start. You only have to pay it once. If you're talking in terms of money, you only do it once. It's not reoccurring. The m, the slope or rate of change, that rate is reoccurring, meaning it's going to continue to happen. Maybe it would happen every day, every week, every month. So that is a rate. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this problem again, maybe underline some information. So it says one-time fee to join the gym is $100 and the monthly fee is $50. Well, one-time fee, you're only paying it once. It's your initial price that you have to pay. So that is your B here. So y equals mx plus 100. So our B is the $100. And then that only leaves the $50, and that must be our slope. But I can tell that it is our slope or our rate of change because it says a monthly fee of $50. That means every month we're going to be paying $50. So that is going to go right before the x. There's our equation. Y equals 50x plus 100. Now, I would like you to notice that in this equation, the very last sentence, it says make a table of values, then write an equation for C in terms of T, representing the total cost of the gym membership. So what that is saying, instead of using Y and X, they want you to use C and T. And the way you can tell which one is which is right here. It says over T months. So if we look at our table, T is our months, and that means that C is our cost of membership. Okay, this column is always the X. This is always the Y. That is another way you can decipher that. So I'm going to go ahead and change our equation real quick. Instead of y, it's going to be C equals 50 T plus 100. Okay, so once I have that, I am ready to fill in the table. We're going to use that equation later on and we'll have to enter it. But in our table, it says in 0 months, how much is the membership going to cost? So the T is 0. So we'll go back to our equation. So total cost equals $50 times 0 plus 100. So 50 times 0 plus 100. Well, 50 times 0, or any number times 0, is just 0 plus 100. Well, 0 plus 100 is 100. So for 0 months, the membership is going to cost $100 because remember it's our one-time fee. So we're going to type in 100 here, hit enter, and you'll see you'll get a check mark. If you get an X, and I'll show you what that looks like here. If you get an X, you got something wrong, you got to do it again. So let's try the next one. Let me go ahead and erase what I have here. Now, instead of 0 months, they're wondering, okay, how much is it going to cost in 1 month? So we'll plug in 1 where t is. So 50 times 1 plus 100. So 50 times 1 is 50. Plus, remember that 100, that one-time fee, our total cost is going to be 150. So over here, I'm going to write 150, hit enter. I'm going to go on to the next one. Next, I'm going to see how much it would be in 2 months. If you want to pause the video now, you can calculate it and see if you can come up with the same answer as me. So remember, we're plugging in 2 here. 50 times 2 is 100 plus the other 100. Should get that the total cost is 200. Okay, again, if you want to pause it and then check to see if your answer is correct for the last one. Oops. Okay, so for the last one, we'll plug in 3 months, which would be 150 plus 100. So our total cost would be 250. And hit enter. Once you hit enter, you'll notice that another answer will pop up. This is where you need to write the equation. So remember, we need to write it in terms of the variables they wanted us to use. So they wanted us to use C. Whoops. Did not mean that. Let me erase that real quick. They wanted us to use C and T. So this is the one that's going to go down here. Notice they already have the C for you, so you don't have to write C equals. We just need to write 50T plus 100. Okay, and if you don't use the variables they want you to use, you will get it wrong. So, and then we'll hit submit, say yes, and we'll get a check mark. Please let me know if you have any questions about this assignment. Feel free to email me.